Oh, oh, hello everyone. Welcome. Oh, good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to round 5 of Tier 2 Pacific in Port Regard tonight. As main commentary tonight is Minai Burger slash OP Magic 3, whoever's going to broadcast one of those two. But yeah. But also, before we go a bit further, I'd like to say that unfortunately, Kian will not be will not be the main commentary for the rest of the season, unfortunately, to personnel. Um, so I'll be taking over as the main commentary for the rest of the season, and hopefully, uh, hopefully you guys could enjoy the content for tonight and the rest of the season as well. But anyway, let's go back to the action as Kotsai have just hit a barge board and don't know what I'm as he just I don't know if he's got the pier, but I'm just gonna get all my stuff out to military as well. Actually don't need to worry about for Collie, to be honest. Tie would be nice as well. But anyway, let's go back to it, shall we? So one thing we'll talk about is Keep Up Kiwi, the new championship leader tonight. And after taking over, after Silverstone, after seemed to be a crazy race, well not seemed to be, it was a crazy race last night, last time out in the wet, and yeah. But also I want to talk about as well was what a fortune as driver last week was for Aussie Blake. Actually, just a reminder, he was on pole, he was leading the majority of the race, and then safety car arrived and he fortunately speed on the VSC, which meant he had to drive through Pearly right in the end of the race and really killed his chances of winning the race as well. But also, first podium of the season as well, going to Codstar as well after being very clean the whole race, taking P2, and he was very close to winning the race as well from Keep Up Kiwi, but Keep Up Kiwi pulled away from a second as well. So I'm just trying to find a driver who's on lap, busted his lap unfortunately. But the time so far, 10 standard on 129.7. I believe to be a bit quicker tonight. Sorry, quicker time tonight. So definitely hoping that will go down quicker. As we'll check on Blank Nuno on his lap. See what can he do at this moment. There's a Ferrari behind a blue black moon. No, 10 sandals slowing down. As Nuno is going in the pits. That's interesting. But behind him, Bregman is on the lap. So what can he do, to be honest with you? I will, in a minute or two, just bring up the driver standing and the constructors as well, just for a reminder. As Bregman just jumped to 5th place between the Alpine, the home Grand Prix for the Alpine, or slash Renault boys, as Renault still spying as a Renault engine. As Ron Burgundy is in 2nd place with 29.8. Very good lap from Ron Burgundy. So very good drive from him. But anyway, let's see who's else on the lap. Scott Side is setting up his lap. He was actually on me before. I don't think. No, he's just out. So that's alright. Before any further, I'm just going to check that first comment of tonight. Oh, Hawkey, how you going? It's been a while, mate. How you been? Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're enjoying my first solo commentary tonight. It will be not perfect, but I'll do my best. I'll just say that. But anyway, just give me a moment just to check the standings, because I was about to check but just ran out of time, just to in general just trying to set up the whole thing tonight. It was quite messy actually. Part of it's my fault wasting a bit of time with that. I got that in the end. Alright. So Tuesday. Load. Here we go. So standing wise, it's only 3 points. I thought it was a bit bigger, but I'm mistake. As Lucy's only 3 point. Oh, sorry. Well, 3 points behind keeper, but he's behind me. His teammate Buster with 61, which means 16 points. But Saints has only got 55 points with 22 behind. Still not out of the game. With Trico in 5th, and with 50. With Andre 6 with 46, 49. With Banana Cake in 7 with 46. Playing 1 point behind him is Tencendo in 8th, Kotsai in 9th with 41, and then Blackman in the top 10. Constructor Sanchip, Ashman is still leading ahead of Avatori, but it closed the gap a bit with 9 points to spare, as they have the top two have pretty much massive gap, 38 points ahead of Avatori to Mercedes, with pretty much almost 50 points, over 4 points ahead next to it Ferrari, and then 13 ahead of McLaren. 51 points to Alpine, Red Bull in 7th place with 42, Haas in 8th with 27, equal with Williams in 9th, and then lastly is Alfa Romeo with 5 points. So Alfa Romeo do have a bit of work to do actually, but they definitely will have extra help tonight, as Shockwaves has returned, as he's not as a reserve driver tonight. He had a brilliant qualify. It's actually a very controversial. As a reminder, in Canada, him and Benny set an equal time, but Benny set the time first, and then Shockwave set the time second, but the game deemed that he had pole instead, which was kind of weird. As Costa slotted into second place, let's see what Shockwave can do, and he set a pole time of 21.7 dead. What a lap from Shockwave. So he hasn't lost his mojo from last time out. So very good lap. 10 Sendo improved by 3/10 in the middle sector. So we're gonna, as middle sector, he improved by 2.5 tenths. Still on the verge of pole, but he just need to hook up in the last sector. See what the man can do. 10 Sendo missed a couple races. Show what he can do this season so far, and just need to just keep it consistent. Just finish good points, and he'll definitely be up there in the standings. Go in the last corner. Just set up the exit. Nothing crazy. So what he can do, definitely was get pole, and yes he did. 29.4. What a lap from Tencendo, as he seemed to hook up the. Oh, and he spun out as well after turn 2. But he just needs to worry about setting another lap on that tyres. But it does hurt a little bit for the race, but it won't affect too much, to be honest. But very good lap from the man himself. And actually, can I change the main camera? Sorry, I'll just keep that T-cam anyway. But what a lap from the man from himself. Let's see what Buster is currently invalidated, unfortunately. I presume most likely the first 2 corners, that's the most where he's definitely going to get innovated. That's Andre's on a lap. That's 1 second off the pace, so don't know if he's going to return the pit, but I think I believe he's done a lap. Yeah, he'd done a lap. So I haven't been checking the lead ball properly. Interesting. Lucy hasn't set up a lap yet, so this is actually his first run, I believe. I'm just going to quick check his time. No, it's actually his first run, so leaving a bit late, to be honest, but I wonder if he's going to do another run. I'll just check the time as well. I think it was 5 minutes to spare, so he might get another lap potentially, but wait and see. Yeah, 5 minutes remaining, so by the time we finish, might be 4 minutes. It'd be touch and go actually if he wants to do another run. If he's innovated this lap though, he can do another run. But we'll wait and see. To be honest, 50.0. So he can do. He was struggling a little bit last week. Was Lucy. He qualified. I don't remember where, but then close to the top 10 and just didn't really click during the race. But he still could grab some points. That's the main thing. But he needs to just make sure he just continue his A game. As P.R. Saints is 5th as well. See what Buster Lucy's can do. And he's 8th place with 30.0, so a very good lap. But now he just have to just get in the pit and just do another run, to be honest. I think he definitely improved, to be honest, as Saints on an out lap. Same to Costa as well. 3rd place, very good lap from him. Let's see, who's on anyone close to a lap? No one really, everyone's in the pit actually. Look very cloudy actually compared to 4, so I wonder if rain might be in the race or not. I'll just check if any guys want to comment for the race, because in the commentary box I have no idea what's going to come actually. Oh, KD man, how you going? I was seeing if I did that. How you going again? Oh, cheers, Hulk. Yeah, it's great to do something a bit different for once, Hulk. Maybe you should join the commentary box with me, Hulk. We could be teammate again. Anyway, let's focus on Codstar on his lap. T-Can. You know what, on the warm up I'm just going to sort of the T-Can quickly. Just put in the center actually, don't mind it. And, whoa, he's that first corner he cut out. I don't know if there's an audio or not, but that's very bizarre. Let's see what his first sector was, because no, he's not on the lap. Because this is very not. I don't know, I'm confused. I think it's lagging a bit, but he's got some traffic ahead of. That's Mercedes. No, sorry, that's actually Buster. He's on the lap. It's just before it looked like he was driving like an AI almost. That was very bizarre. See what his middle sector is. Improved just a little bit, but not enough. Buster's on an out lap as well. Shockwave. He's on an out lap as well. And Sanders is on another lap, but he's already 2/10 down, so I presume he's just going to save that tyre for the next lap potentially. But just focus on Shockwave. Sorry, Costa. Second to last corner. Yeah, it's definitely lagging in this lobby. Let's see if he can improve a little bit. No, he hasn't improved at all. But is he going to do another lap though, I wonder. Yeah, he looked more committed this time, so definitely looked like AI was taking over that lap. I don't know what happened there. Oh, sorry everyone. I had a guest arrive here. Sorry, just to cut out for a moment there. But so I'll just see what happened. Sanders finished his lap. Shockwave first sector a bit slower. I'll just focus on. No, he's gonna ban his lap. Buster busts his lap again. Sane a little bit slower first sector, but he probably could find time in the middle sector. As Rongbergy lost almost 2 tenths, so he needs to make ground on that one. Let's keep up Kiwi, he's 2 tenths up, so he can actually jump to the front row actually, if he hook up. But his teammate, we'll see what he's going to finish, and it's a 130.4. So he can stay in 10th place. And Lucy's in 11th, so I wonder if that he did on purpose. But my name Jeff is in P4 though. And Prezzo is in 9th place, so a very good lap for the home Grand Prix for the team. But let's see what Keep Up Kiwi is going to do. Is he going to abandon his lap? Because no, he's going to jump to P5, so that's a very good lap. And it range starts bidding actually. And I don't think no one's going to improve. Yeah. Ron's going to abandon his lap. So there you go. So 10 Sanders on pole. Once again, another strong qualifying from Aussie Blake in P2. Once again, showing what he can do actually in these last two quali. With Shockwave P3, another good quali from him. But also another brilliant quali is my name Jeff. With Keep Up Kiwi 5th, Codster in 6th, Buster in 7th, very good, another decent quality. 8th is Saints. He's definitely going a bit out of touch compared to the first race, as we thought he was gonna really be homing in this season, but it's not to be so far. But Ronbergy in 9th, Prezzo for the team home Grand Prix, P10 with Trigrid 11th, Andre 12th, Lucy 13th, Trout 14th, Raymond 15th, Uno 16th, Bonai Cake 17th, and Black Moon in 18th, and 2 halves in the last two, well, back of the grid pretty much. Seemed very realistic from last year. And just let me know guys if the audio is a bit quiet or not as well, if I just need to adjust the audio. So try next week, Hawk. Just try one next week or the week after. Oh, you tricked on the third one. Oh, that's a shame. Actually, gotta check your. Oh, you did it. Ah, oh, that's unfortunate, Josh. But it's not in the world. Is it going to rain tonight, Josh, or anyone in the race, or is this gonna be a dry race? I'm just gonna switch off quickly. Actually, sorry, I'm just gonna. Yeah, just quickly just. No rain? Sweet. Oh, there you go, guys. There's no rain, as you can see from the weather. Completely dry track. And yeah, so tyre strategy. Actually, I'll say that a little bit as it started 32nd. Actually, can I change the setting? Yeah, I can change the setting of TCAM. So let's do disc-green. I'll definitely change kilometers. Sorry, this is, I switched to another count. Track. I'll just do 4. That's easier because you find out what you missed. Graphics. I think that's, no, you don't. Blur. No, just remove the blur. I hate the blur. As a going for a lap. Okay, which one is it again? I forgot. Is it on screen? No, it's not. I don't remember how you do this again. No, temperature. Oh, you can't change on screen. I have to do it next time. Control force feedback. No. Assist. No. Before you could change the camera. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. That's how you see decompensation. Control, vibration, no. Oh, there you go. But anyway, we're gonna have a commentary because we can find out what is going on. Well, how much ERS they're going to use as well. Let's change stops. I'm just gonna go with tires. No, I did it after actually. Just do position change. Gap. Just do the leaders. Why not? And yeah, let's do this. So let's check the back grid. He's on. Can't change. So broke tires on mediums. His teammate Josh is a meme as well. Blackman mediums. Me and Banana, mediums. Redman on hard tires. So watch out for him. Drow, definitely watch out the first lap from him. Lucy on mediums. Andre's on soft actually. And Trike is on hard, so that's interesting. So definitely a strategy can be, I don't know if one pit stop still is the best method here in this game. No, last game was pretty much the best to beat. The soft to hard, or for some reason two pit stop can work as well, but you have to go a lot of traffic actually. But hard to meme is good as well, so Trike is looking good actually with that position there, and also Lucy, so you're definitely going to be way quicker in the race because between soft and medium, probably like not much after like lap 2, 3 pretty much. So everyone's lining up queue. Let's go check in the back, but let's go soon. So all revved up for the light. 5 lights. The lights out and away we go. And Blake had a very good start with Chick on board with Shockwave. Question is, can Blake get around the outside? Yes, but Sander will get around the outside instead. Turn 2. Are they still side by side? What is going on? And there's something going on in the back. One the Red Bull. Gotta check. And that is Codstar, unfortunately. I didn't check what's happened, but Sander still hold on to the lead while Codstar's struck back. Unfortunately, didn't capture that. That's a bit unfortunate to get to miss that, but hopefully we'll find out after the race or next week. But anyway, he didn't lost too much time, so that's the main thing. He's still in the race to score some points, but definitely big blow of getting a good chance of a good, pretty much the top 4 result, but anything can happen. So he just got to focus, to be honest with you. As Sander leads ahead of Blake, as Shockwave is on the pressure on Aussie Blake, as the strategy told you. Apparently the 2 pit stop. Okay, so could be absolutely wrong here. As Buster gained position as well. Prezzo, Rongbody, and Lucy is up to 9th, so very good. The truck hasn't gained, so pretty much the biggest. And also Carpet Kiwi as well. He's in 17th, so that's very unfortunate to him as well, actually. So I presume. So is there a possibility that Costa and Keep Up Kiwi have a collision together? Time would tell with the stewards after the race, but that's very unfortunate for those two, especially with the championship leader, because he's making some ground now, especially against this meme runners. He's gonna go up the inside of Black as an unusual procedure overtake for Keep Up Kiwi. But now it's going to be tricky because now you got meme runners around you. You definitely still can be undercut with against the meme runners, but not much though. So you just need to keep your heads clean for the rest of the race and just stay with the penalties as well. That's very important around here. As Sandal using his ERS compared to Blake, he's using the same amount actually. But he's trying to pull a bit of a gap, or even try and get out of DRS, as Blake had a very understeered to the exit. So he's going to lose a bit of time actually, and he's going to need to beat his ERS actually. Just keep in the Euro zone for lap 3, because he's definitely going to be in trouble if he doesn't, because Shockwave is ready to pounce it. So he does with Buster, which is looking very good at the moment, as Jeff is kind of struggling a little bit in 5th place, as something's happened to Sector 3. Oh, it's 10 Sandals! He's got he corner cutted! Oh no, so sorry I didn't catch you there, but I presume he just lost it and had to take a corner cut there, so he lost a lot of time, but also he's got a Pelly as well, so that's a very unfortunate for it, as Blake will take the lead now into lap 3 out of 27. Going to turn 2. DRS is not evil, as it say. Something to have in Sander, as Shockwave is going to take that 2nd place from Sander, but Sanders is not having it, but he will have to. No, he's still not giving up, and this is going to give Blake an opportunity to get out of this DRS zone now, and Shockwave will not have this DRS zone, so this is going to be in big trouble for Shockwave, because now he's going to use his Earth to keep that 2nd place, but Buster is on the inside, but Ted Sandals maintain that 3rd place for now. Everyone's pretty close at the moment. Let's check on Lucy. He's currently P10. He's the highest runner with outside of that soft tie runner, so he's 10th place, not in the world, but we'll see in a couple laps, see if he can make more progress, or make further progress, because soft tie will wear out very quickly, as Trico is pressure from Josh. What a first lap actually, he's pretty much from 19th to 13th. What a really good couple laps it is for Josh, so very good so far from him. It's behind Bradman. He's in 14th place on that hard tyres as well, so both McLarens running in the hard. Just realised that just now. But Keep Up Kiwi pressuring on Banana Cake, also Banana's pressuring on Breadman as well. Keep Up Kiwis really want to get her done with, just use that tyres to most effect as possible. But it's just spectating in the rear, just waiting to see what's happening, as Saint and Process is having a ding-dong battle, as Process is going outside the track, and Saint's holding that position. Oh, contact on the main straight, as Saint's got no earth, and also Process, they both got no earth as they're flashing. And oh, he's got to switch to the inside, but no, Process is having enough of it, and he's holding 6 lane, well, jump ahead of Process actually. So very good battle between the two. Bit on the edge, but very good battle indeed. But Prezzo is still in trouble ahead of Saints, because, oh no, it looked like it was close, but no, it's not that close enough. So Prezzo has a big gap, but Andre is now just looking to have a turn actually, trying to avoid that dirty air. Saints struggling a little bit at this moment of time, very unusual, but Wrong Bogey is now right there in the mix. As Saints is in the pits, so that's very interesting. Very early stop, so I wonder if he's going for a 2-pit stop. As Blake, oh sorry, I completely missed, but Shockwave's got ahead of Blake, but Blake is going to return the 1st place. Is he or is he not? Yes, he will. Completely missed that. Apologies for that. But 10 Sandal in P3. Still in P3, Buster's still right in the mix. It's looking a good race for him. But let's see what tyres they're both on. They are going on medium tyres, so they're just going to go aggressive pistol, pretty much aggressive strategy. 2 mediums, it will work out. It's going to be a difference. I think it definitely will be. But we're just going to have to keep pushing though, while these guys just fighting out. But also Blake re-overtook Sandal, and it's Sandal spun off. I just saw that last minute. I wonder if Buster just gave him a love tap and Sandal just went wide. That's a very fortunate, because now he dropped to 9th place. What a fortunate moment for Sandal. He had a fortunate corner cutting moment. Definitely made an error there, and then definitely had a tap from Buster, but we'll find out after what they say. But I just saw a last glimpse, unfortunately. What's going on? But also Blake's in the pit now, so I reckon, and President as well. He's following along to Blake. So now Shockwave lead ahead of Buster. Buster seemed to be a bit more comfortable on these worn tyres as Jeff actually catch up to the group a little bit. So very good drive actually to catch up. At the same time, he unfortunately got a penalty. So a big jinx himself. But now Lucy is in the mix now because the soft runners is really struggling. So this is coming to effect now, as we've seen from helicopter view just a moment ago. Now Jeff is struggling a little bit on that exit. Wonder if Andre will get it. Jeff is covering the inside line. Rongberg is just looking in the inside. He won't have a move, but next exit he will if Jeff have a poor exit. And something after sector 1 is keep up Kiwi spun out. The Sandship leader is spun out on exit corner 2, and that's a very unfortunate now because 45 seconds behind. That is a massive gap to catch up unless there's a safety car. But Buster take the lead now from Shockwave. Everything is happening at this moment. We had 10 sandals. We had Shockwave, Buster, Sandal, and Blake leading. But everything is changing, but they are still staying out for another lap. So I wonder if they're going to go on the hard tyres. My name Jeff is going to the pit. As followed along with 10 Sandal as well. As Lucy now is on Ron. As Lucy is only 3 seconds behind the leader, so this is looking very good at this moment of time for Lucy. Because behind is actually Josh in 6th place. What a drive from Josh, to be honest. But we're going to look behind as Saint set the fastest lap of 33.2. You can see the new tyres is working really good, to be honest. But Blake is probably set fast lap potentially. As Preza is actually getting pressure from Saint as something happened in sector 1 is 10 Sandals. He spun out as well. He's on the hard tyres. He did the exact same thing as Keep Up Kiwi, I presume, and that's very fortunate as Shockwave overtook from Buster now in the lead, so they both are still going at it. Well, Andre is 3rd, Rong is 4th, as Lucy is sitting nicely in 5th place. It's everything happening in the top 3. I just have to stay with them, unfortunately, because they just keep switching every lap at the moment. I'll check the back actually with Black Moon and also a bit close actually as Choco caught in for the pit, so he will probably go on the hard tyres, same with Ron. But it's interesting that Buster is staying for another lap. What lap he's doing? 134.8, jeez, so that's almost 2 seconds slower. So I hope he's got a bit of tyre left and he just push this lap, but going out line, I wonder if he's going to get a warning for that actually. As his teammate Lucy is doing really good now. He's pushing on Andre, but you just need to really pressure him because he's definitely going to appear in this lap or the next lap after. Josh is doing really good, as Trike is doing really good as well, because he's only 4 seconds or 4 and a bit second now behind Andre on that Lucy on the hard tyre. So he might be looking good the second of the race actually with Tri-Kid. As Banana Cake is setting well in by. Oh Jesus, what? That was a very late moment. But Blackman take the move as Banana just got a penalty. That's interesting. I didn't see him corner car unless it said after he just track limits. Anyway, Blackman's got ahead of Banana Cake. Costa setting well in 8th place as Banana's want to retrieve that 6th place from Black Moon, as Costa still just hoping do something at this moment. Definitely just trying to extend his lead as Buster's decided to finally go to the pit. And Andres B in the pit lane, so that's not going to help his cause in the race. Unfortunately, and I wonder if Costa is staying for another lap. That's interesting. Anyway, I wonder what his tyre is going on. He's definitely, I knew he was going to go hard. Same with Andre, so one pit stop. He's definitely going to get a big undercar, but I wonder how much time he's going to lose though. Just got to be careful. He lost quite a few plays to Prezzo, Saint, Shockwave, and Blake, but he's only 4 seconds behind to Blake, so that's not really that bad actually, to be honest. Could have lost a little bit more. I reckon he could, I don't know if he could pit a lap earlier and minimise the damage, but doesn't matter. So he's sitting really well now, and he's pretty much leading pack on the new hards. Almost Jeff is on that new smear, but Andre's in 16 with that hard tyres, with Romberg as well. Yeah, he's got DRS on Romberg. He's going to pump Ers on him. He's really close. Is he going to send it? Yes, he will. Go on the inside, and he will be outside in the next minute. Ooh. Side by side, giving both plenty of rooms. But Ron has got more Ers than Andre, but still side by side. Oh my god, and he got it. Oh, that was textbook from those two. Very good battle from those two. Gerald City in 18th, just checking them back as Costa is finding the pit. Just getting the freshest tyres as much as he can for the one only pit stop. It's Lucy now in the lead, so I won't see them in the pit in the next, probably the next 3 or 4 laps potentially. We'll wait and see. Yeah, Costa will be on the hard as Buster did not have a DRS deal on Prezzo. It's not in the world, to be honest. These guys in front have to pit again, but they do have to push at the same time. Good thing about it, as Buster's only less than 4 seconds behind to Blake. So it's not in the world. Shockwave still have, well, they do have a chance, but with only a 5-second gap or 4-second gap at the moment, they're not pulling away exactly to Buster at this moment of time. So I think at this moment the one pistol is looking really good, but I could be absolutely wrong here at the moment as it's time to give you room. But Blackman is still pressuring from Banana Cake as he still want to make good pressure for the Frenchy boys. Black Unit just came up very close. Wonder. We've got to look out for Trikey at the end of the race, to be honest. As Buster's got a penalty now, so another victim is in the penalty. So this is looking really good for Lucy actually, because pretty much he's 14 seconds ahead of Blake, who needs to go do another pit stop once again. Even if he doesn't do a pit stop, which is really unlikely, he will struggle a lot on that new set of on that soft tire or medium tires. It means he'll have a nice fresh hard tire for the second of the race. This also does to Banana Josh looking good, but he does have a penalty nevertheless, so he's got to just be careful, just don't take another penalty. If a safe's coming in, it do ruin your chance of good points, but more towards guys who already pitted got penalties. Let's go check the group. Oh, so Cake's still looking for Blackman for a move, but we'll look down the field because that's all the action's happening. Pit stop, they're all very close. Let's try to take another penalty once again. And what a fortune for Costa. And something Costa actually, because he's behind 10 sandals. Keep Up must be kicking himself now. But something happened between those two though, Costa and Keep Up Cooey. definitely need to look into that. Hopefully we'll find out something next week from those two. This is a very mature drive from Lucy. Definitely bouncing back from after a rather disappointing weekend last race. He just generally didn't have any pace to match the top 5 for general. Hopefully it's just only his hillbilly track. But he's looking very good here for potentially actually a race win as Black Uno take his first penalty. As also Josh Bernard, he might be in the mix as well for good points tonight as well. And also Troker would definitely watch out for. I keep saying mentioning time, but oh, he went very wide. Oh wait, that's very odd. But also Black cannot shake off Banana Cake. Banana Cake still crushing on Black Moon. It's a very good race actually for Banana Cake. You know, these guys here look good for the race, but they unfortunately got only a few seconds away from Blake. But the thing is, they're exactly in the same pit stop at the same time, so they will have a bit of undercut for these guys on fresh tyres, but Blake will be a bit quicker than in the race on that fresh medium, so does Truck Race. He's actually trying to get that DRS to try and get into that DRS zone to Blake. Saint's done really well, and Lucy's in the pit now. And something happened to sector 3. What happened? As he changed the tyres, Black Uno following along in the pit. Something happened in sector 3. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. That's weird. See what Lucy. Shockwave's got a Pelly. See where Lucy's slot into, and he's had a drow. So let's see how far he's away from his teammate Buster. So he's pretty much less, or just over 7 seconds at this moment. So with 3 seconds to spare as well, he can actually catch Buster for another 4 seconds. Remember, he does have fresher tyres as well. So it's going to be very interesting in the race for Lunacy, as John Josh will take the lead at the moment. I wonder if he'll follow along in the pit in this lap or the next lap, as these two come off again. I think it's not going to make any impression at this moment, as there's a pressure going on between Buster and Prezzo now, as Prezzo is struggling a little bit on that medium tyres. Definitely Buster want to make a bit of movement going on, as he's probably where his teammate on that fresher hard tyres. Prezzo's done really well at the moment to start the race, but I wonder if that second pit stop is not going to help him, as his teammate's in the pit now. A very good stint from Banana Cake. Let's see if he can grab some of these points for his home GP tonight, as his teammate is trying to defend off 8th place from Buster, but that's not going to do anything because Buster took the move, and even before the corner hit. So another very decent move from Buster. It's going to set the fastest lap all the way down to 14 on that new set on hard tyres, and show what he can do. And unfortunately, mistake, but he's on he's on that hard tyre, so he can still make some points, but he's not going to make enough points compared to what he done at the start of the race. It's very unfortunate to him. As everyone is fairly spread out now. Josh hasn't pitted yet, he didn't respond, so I think he's just carrying his own pace, just doing his own thing, to be honest. Had Try Kid, which he's just looking really good at this moment, doing really well. I mean, he's 5 second gap to Lucy, however, so he might slot ahead of Wrong Boogie. Definitely, he just, yeah. As Boston now is trying and get Saints at this moment, just over that DRS, as Prezzo is just trying to keep that DRS zone all the best he can, which is in due for a pit stop soon with the medium runners, as Blake is pressuring on Shockwave, and he's going for the move once again. will he complete it? Yes, he will. But Shockwave's having enough of it as Banana Cake's got his first penalty of the night, which is like to 19 plays. Whoa, that's actually longer. Is he already farther down? That's interesting. There's something happening. No, Leeboy's just messing up a little bit. Blake is trying to get back on Shockwave now, but his teammate's got DRS now, so Saints is catch up with of these two ahead as Blake is going to go on the move. On board on Saint. They both have big ding dong. They both compromise the move, and Saint had a bit oversteer. But can he get? No, he won't get Blake because Blake pumped his Ers as well. As Buster's got no Ers to use, but Prozo is now very close in. I'm presuming he just needs a bit of Ers and DRS to stay close, but it's very interesting so far. So let's see where Lucy's currently behind Bust. He's still less than 7 seconds now, so he's making big progress. And something happened to Sector 3 now. Something happened to Codstar, I believe. Because there's a yellow flag around him. Yeah, that's weird. Something happened to him, but as Blake overtook Choco, these two can't separate, unfortunately. And now his teammate and now Saints are looking for a move. But see what he can do in that DRS zone. As Buster's just trying to get the DRS to Saints. As Prezzo's got no penalty, unfortunately. He's trying to do his best. Let's see what Shockwave. No, he's too far away because Aussie Blake's got a DRS as well. As these two, that's one of the Brocken Toyo. He's disconnected. I missed that. But anyway, as Blackman hasn't pitted, I'm surprised he actually pitted yet. That's a very long way. And something happened. I think it's Reptile. No, he's still disconnected. That's interesting. These guys still haven't pitted yet, so I'm not sure they're staying out just to go on the soft tire right in the end of the race, which is looking very likely at this moment. But I went very wide, so it's really struggling with the tires. Let's try to just actually get a bit closer, but Blake and Prezzo has pitted. Well, that's going to be interesting because as now Buster's on Saint now. As they guys are going to get a massive undercut on Shockwave and Black Moon now. Let's see where Black and oh my god, the horse is going. He's going a U-turn. Oh god, that's a bit scary. But anyway, these two exit the pit. Let's see where they're exiting. So 13-14. Sorry, I'll just be back. Sorry about that, something just happened for a second, and Bonajo's left the session. So he's disconnected now. Oh no, he's got to reconnect as quickly as possible now, because the game might want him to go to the pit at this moment. Oh, this is not good for Joss. Oh, both Haas having issues. Oh, and the AI is going to send the pit. Oh, I knew this was going to happen as well. This is a very unfortunate. I hope he don't put on the soft because he's not going to make on that tyres. The Saints pitting behind him. That Shockwave hasn't pitted yet. Something happened to Sector 3, but nothing is happening. As Saints is on the soft tyre, that's interesting. See what Saints. Josh, he's going on the hard tyres. I knew that was going to come. Oh no. And he still hasn't reconnected yet. That's so unfortunate. Because I think he was going to try to go on the soft tyres maybe. slot in 10th place. But he hasn't reconnected yet. Oh no. We'll wait and see. As Buster now in 3rd place, he's under pressure on Shockwave. So pretty much Buster's going to take lead ahead of Andre. Lucy still hasn't made much progress actually. 10 Sandals now actually catch up on Lunacy now. So the fresh tyre on older tyre, he's actually going quicker actually. Lunacy, but Lunacy get it going actually now. To be honest with you, but he'll be technically Buster will be leading. Blake's got a penalty now, so that's his turn now. But no, he still haven't disconnected yet. Let's hope he can reconnect it, to be honest with you. So that's a very fortunate for him. He's done really well at the start. As Trikid still haven't pitted yet. He's going the soft tyre in, I presume. I thought he's going to go mediums, but they are doing something different. Well, they think they're doing their way. But anyway, Buster is busting for a move on Shockwave. Just kind of checking the comment, guys. They will let. Okay. Let's go, boys. Costa has left the session as well, so that's his turn. Let's see what Josh. He's still disconnected. Yeah, that's not good for the man. Prezo's following Saint, and also now Saint is getting in on Blake because he's got that nice fresh. But importantly, Josh has got reconnected. Hope he can join in quicker. But Saint's now overtook his teammate, showing who's the number 1. Very nice, but I wonder how long. And Drow retired, he crashed out. We'll just see on board of Costa. On this car, it's going to start to sphere. Will there be a safety car? Question mark. Or VSC? No, will there be nothing happening? As Trikid pitted, as Shockwave following behind him. But now, Buster is taking the lead. And also, 10 seconds going around the outside of Lucy. He's gonna go still stay on the outside, so he's technically gonna go the inside going to the first goal, but no, he doesn't have side by side technically. But Sanders gonna reuse that slipstream, and will he complete it? No, Lucy is holding his ground, but no, Sanders overtook him. Lucy to 3rd place, but technically Lucy is in 2nd as Pelly speaks. Ron is doing really well in 5th place, and his teammate, oh sorry, yep, his teammate is 6th. 6th for the Williams boys, very good so far, but they got big pressure going on from Banana Cake, Saint, Aussie Blake, and Prezzo now, he's in the mix. Trokid now is on the fresh set of soft tyres, so he's going to use that full effect, to be honest with you, but I feel like he could people, I reckon, go on the medium tyres maybe actually, as they both contact between and Banana Cake, but Banana Cake is having enough of it. He shoved off for 6th place. Very aggressive move for Banana, but it's got to be done because you know why? Because now the Williams boys on medium soft, they're going to take a while. They got the advantage. Blake's ahead of his teammate again. Oh no, Saint's got damage. They're both Mercedes contacted, and oh no. The both contact, unfortunately. Saint might have to pit again now. Oh, this is another fortune race for Saints. What more unfortunate things you have to believe this guy. This is very unfortunate because he's going to pit. Oh man. Oh. That's surprised that they both contact in that region. I wonder if it's just all of a sudden Blake backed out or something. That's just fortunate as Shockwave's got another penalty now. Oh, yeah. President now is pressuring on Blake. Looking for a move. It's Banana Cake doing red on a 6. But if he's got to pass Ron for 5th, he's got to pull 3-second gap. Anyway, 10 Sandal and Andre, Sandal who took Andre in for 2nd place. What a recovery from this man. He's doing so good in 2nd place. It's very good recovery drive from him actually. I thought one point he wasn't looking good, but he made up so much ground. Got and Saints Bun. Oh, what? Can't get any worse for this guy. Poor boat, I would say that, unfortunately. The Saints Shockwave overtook, you know. He's on that fresh soft as well, actually. He's going to have an unbelievable grip for now. Banana Cake instead of Blake on that fresh memes. Very good race for the Alpine boys. As Banana doing his usual Sunday drive. As always, very good drive from him. As going on for 2nd place between 10 Sandal, Andre and Lucy, but Sanders is pulling away from Andre now. Have Lucy needs to overtake Andre and just make sure keep on tack on Sandals. So there's a potential of potential of him winning the race still, and even take 2nd place from, or even not winning, just at least take 2nd from Sandal, because at this moment in time he needs to really do something, and something happened in Sector 1 as Bernard Joss, unfortunately. Mamma mia. As Bromo is pressuring on Keep Up Kiwi, which is in 13th. As he's pretty much his tyres is dead at this moment because first sector looked very slow. Bromo is going to take 13th away from him. As my name Jeff is looking eye on Keep Up Kiwi, but probably next time round. Lane 12, you know, it's 11. He was looking good one moment, but unfortunately he got overtaken by all the fresh tyres ahead of him. Try Kid might take more position now as Shockwave's pressure on Prezzo. Prezzo is trying to follow along Aussie Blake, and now Banana is trying to pressurize on Ron Booty. Everything is happening down this end as Andre is not giving up. Actually, he's so close to Sandal. There's so powerful DRS in this track as well. Look what's going on. And Shockwave is going to get in the inside on Prezzo to turn 1. Another silky move from Shockwave. As Shockwave is now very close on Aussie Blake. He's just trying to avoid the dirty air, just trying to avoid the dirty air and just try to gain as much way as possible without getting that dirty air. But instead, Blake is going to get on Banana Cake, and there's something happened to Sector 1. I presume that's Josh once again, unfortunately. But instead, Banana Josh is going to get wrong Burgundy. Very nice overtake. But now, Shockwave is on Blake and Wrong Burgundy. This is going to be very interesting now. Let's see what's going to happen next. But Wrong Burgundy is having another. He's actually won Banana Cake instead for 5th. But oh, Blake is going to be careful. He doesn't want to damage his front wing. But he compromised his corner and leave Shockwave to take it. But Blake is not having enough of it. But no, what an exit. But Shockwave is going to take another overtake. And what a move from Shockwave. He just took it from Blake when he just kind of pretty much ran too close to Ron Birdie. He had to pretty much close the throttle, but now Blake is on Ron Birdie now. The Shockwave now is on Banana Cake. This is just going mayhem on board from Prezzo. So you can see here Blake is just trying to... Oh, what a nice overtake. And something's happening in Sector 2. And look out for Try Kid. That's one thing to watch. And he's got no penalty as well, so he might jump to the top 5 even if he can get Ron Birdie actually. As Shockwave's got another penalty. Oh dear, that's not good. Shockwave's trying to get ahead of Banana Cake now. As Blake is going to get ahead of Ron Briggy, will he complete the move? Yes, he will. Oh! Oh, the contact button. When he got damaged, but Triker is right there. And he's got no earth and he's still trying to pump it. He's got nothing now. Sorry for the message, but oh, Fishy, how you going? Oh, he crashed you. Oh, that's fortunate. I wasn't expecting to see you in stream, Fishy. But as Banana going around the side on Blake. Oh, this is Banana still holding that, but it's got in mind that it's got to keep that 3 second ahead of Shockwave. It's got to look in front. Team Sander actually closed the gap on Buster, and Lucy is just keeping with, but is there going to be enough laps though? That's the question. Is there going to be enough laps though? As Banana's keeping that 6th place, but Blake is not having none of that. Prezzo is trying to do something, but Trikers need to do something as well, because I think that soft tires worn out now. But they still have that edge grip to do something, to be honest. He's got to do something. But nice to see you, Fishy. I was not expecting you to watch the stream, but oh no, Andre, he spun out. Oh no. Oh, Fishy, don't say that on the channel. Oh, apology for the language, guys. I'll explain this after the race, Fishy. And that's unfortunate for Andre, because now Shockwave's open his eyes wide open, because he's got a very old set of that medium hard tires. I'm just used to seeing super soft and medium, but same thing pretty much. But as Lucy is now pressuring on Sandals, because now there's opportunity. Oh, something happened sector 1. Nothing happened. I don't know what's happening. But 1 lap to go now. This is a bit worry for Buster, because Lucy is very close to 10 Sandals, but Sandals needs to just pretty much push. And I think Lucy just don't want to do anything silly. He just want to keep his pace. As Shockwave now is very close to DRS zone. Blake's got to do something, but Rombergi, he's tickling. Is it blacked out? Sorry guys, blacked out for you guys. My screen is, it's not black screen at the moment. Anyway, going to the last lap. Well, soon enough. 3.4 second gap. The question is, well, what are you talking about, Fishy? What black screen? I'm confused. Anyway, last lap. Let's see what can Lucy, well, pretty much can Sandal stay. Oh, your message. Oh, what are you talking about the screen? Different. Anyway, Sandals. He's on 3 second gap, but Lucy needs to be on 3 second gap instead. So I wonder if he's going to try to take him. But he doesn't have enough ERS though. So I wonder if he's just going to save that ERS and just use on the next straight. Because he's got to do something, Lucy. He has to do something. While Andre is now pressuring from Choco. But I wonder if... Actually, I could just check for penalties. Sorry, just do penalties. There we go. Oh, that's right. I forgot about 5 seconds. So technically, Blake will be ahead of, be 4th, but Ron will be. He actually can be. He technically can be up to 4th place actually now. There's something happened to sector 3. like, but Lucy is trying to get everything, trying to get close to Sandals. He's trying to do everything. He's only 2/10, as Buster might take his first victory of the season, and he will because he's only 3/10. And what a victory for Buster ahead of Sandal. What a recovery drive from him. As 1-2 for Ashton Martin. What a good result. As Chocolate takes 4, but he won't take 4 for a moment. So he will take 4th. Bono Cake would take, but Ron Berge would take 4th place instead, ahead of Aussie Blake, Tri Kid, Bono Cake, Andre, and Preza would take 9th place. As Shockwave fortunately would take down all the way down 10th place. Ahead of Black Uno, Brayman would be 12th place. Blackman would be 13th. Well, fortunately, Kibak Kiwi will take 14th, ahead of Pure Saints. I gotta say, what a race, and I definitely missed a few moments, definitely a few moments, so hopefully next time I'll definitely improve that. But what a race tonight. And Kibak Kiwi DNF actually, he crashed out. And he won't take any points because he didn't finish the line technically. So that's not, that's a little fortunate. I think he was just trying to crash. Yeah, that's forward. But anyway, what a race was then, because Buster one way was looking good, but then he had the penalty. Luisi was looking good at fresh tyre, but he just couldn't make any, well, pretty much go forward very quickly. But he was very close to the end. He was just keeping an eye on Sanders the whole race, and Sanders came out of nowhere because he made an error at the start, and he made an error after the pit stop, but then he just had a mega pace towards the end. So well done to Sanders actually, and to him as well. And Wrongberry 4th place. What a drive to him as well. And Blake in 5th place. I think he'll be kicking himself a bit because he was right up there in the victory once again. 5th place, still good points for him. Trikey will take 6th place. Very good race from him. I think maybe pit early would have potentially done something differently instead, but nevertheless, good result from him. As Banana Cake takes 7th place, another good result from him. As Andre take over, very fortunate for him because he was going to take 4th place. Unfortunately, he made an unfortunate error to lead down here. As Preza is in 9th place, another good race from him. As Shockwave, he probably kick himself definitely with that penalty. As Black Uno, actually looking good 1 point in 6th place, but unfortunately dropped down to the falling down order. Just lack of pace on that tyres. Fortunately, as Trikey teammate Brayman follows the same strategy. 12th place, points is points. And Black Moon in 13th, and Saints will take 14th place. And unfortunately, it's just one of those moments for Saints, and he'll be kicking himself once again because he was definitely looking for a top, easily a top 8 result easily tonight. As Fernandez would take that last points away, and I'm very fortunate to the Red Bull guys because Brian Colley and Costa just oh dear, saying to keep up Kiwi unfortunately, which means Lucy would take the Sandship lead. I presume after this race, I reckon Buster would take second the Sandship, so Ashen Mine is going to take a bigger blow to the shot as well. This is another sweet touch for these two for the tonight as well. But yeah, just 1 second to finish, and it's still not finishing. Everyone's just left. So I'll just take. Actually, can I take screenshot? Yeah. Just in case any shit's happening, to be honest. Let's go indeed, Buster. Well done to you and Lucy for top 2, and also your first win. We have a 5th different winner this season as well, guys. Just to let you know, so we have Saints first race, Lucy second race. Then we have Trikey the first race, Then the last row have Keep Up Kiwi. Now Lucy teammate Buster take his 5th victory. So 5th victory in 5 different winners this season so far. This is looking really good to Aussie. But in the standings, however, Lucy looking once again good. Another good result from him, but also Buster as well. This is his 2nd podium actually since the first opening race of the season at Portugal. So a very fun race for the man, and a very good result for him indeed. So some result might change from maybe Pele point of view, but we'll have to wait and see, to be honest. And in the future I might do podium conference after the race. Not tonight, but definitely next week, and like something out from that. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy from my first commentary. Definitely missed a few points, but hopefully I keep on track on that in the future, and we'll just keep improving. So anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good night, and ciao ciao.